Welcome back to Alexis Online English Lessons. So good to be with you. This is part 2 of the lessons on the types of sentences by structure. For part 1, please click the link in the description below. As well, click the subscription button so you get updated. Thanks. In part 1, I asked the question, what would you like on your birthday? I'd like a small car. It's easier to drive. Although it's easier to drive, it's too small to use for families. This sentence is an example of a complex sentence. So, what is a complex sentence? How does it look like? How do we make it? A complex sentence is a sentence that is made up of a dependent and independent clauses. You understand dependent and independent clauses by now because we talk about it in part 1. An example of a complex sentence is in the dependent clause, the subject is a small car, the verb is, and easier to drive completes or finishes the clause. Even though this clause has a subject and a verb, it doesn't make sense. We do not understand it because it doesn't have a meaning, so this is not a sentence. In the independent clause, the subject is it, the verb is, and too small for families completes or finishes the sentence. This clause makes sense because it has a meaning. That's why we understand it. This is a sentence in itself. So a complex sentence has a dependent and independent clauses. Two things to remember. One, use a comma to separate dependent and independent clauses. For example, when I get my driving license, comma, I will buy a car right away. 2. The places of clauses in a sentence can be swapped. Take a look at this example.